Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and we're back in the Udûn foothold. On the last episode, we went into Durthang, we learned a little about the history of the Thandrim, and we freed Ayorzén, an Easterling that has now escaped, and we are tracking him. That's basically the state of things right now. It's actually faster if we trace back from where we came. Back to Durthang and towards the east road, and that way we will be able to find, or well, go back to the Udûn foothold at a better spot, I think. So that's our path right now. Completed. Soldier's Layer of Udûn. Awesome. Okay. Soldier's Layer of Udûn advanced. So, some reputation. That's it. What a shame. And 5 LOTRO points. Why there is no virtue XP on the Mordor deeds? I don't know. It seems like it should be. I mean, the virtue revamp was introduced on update 24. So even if the Mordor deeds did not have virtue XP initially, why didn't they add some virtue XP to some of the deeds? Even if you don't wish to add virtue XP to all the deeds so that players still need to grind some of those. I mean, I get it. Virtues and many other systems in the game are monetized, but I would still like if we could get some, just a couple of them. I don't know. Now, before I forget, we're getting so many things in here. I mean, we've been fighting so many guys in here, and we have already run out of space. Oh god, what do? I think these logs of Gorgoroth wood. I mean, basically all these crafting materials we don't have any use for. We can do without. What we got? A Gorgoroth crafting bundle and a ring. We don't have enough space to do that. Agility, vitality, critical rating, finesse. I don't know. We've been getting some gear. I would love to double check that gear before I decide if I want to equip it or not. Crops and soil. Man, I could use some of that maybe. I don't know. I mean, I also need to level my farmer, so maybe some of those mats will be useful. But at the same time, I do need the backspace. So I don't know what will be best. I should have sold some items when I was at the Udûn foothold last time. Yeah, the Udûn foothold is the sort of settlement by the soldiers of Gondor, and this is Udûn. Discover Durthang's eastern stairs. Okay. Making good progress with the explorer deeds. He didn't even know what hit him. Alright, I think this What now? I need to get some of these quests back in the tracker. Anything that we can get in here? No. What do we have here? This is like some sort of stairs that I hadn't seen before. Just wanna explore this path, make sure we didn't miss anything before we go back and continue our way through the east path. But yeah, it seems the west road to Durthang. Alright. Still useful for the explorer deed. Please. Yeah, thank you. And stop it with your silences and all. It's annoying. Okay. Let me check then the way into Mordor. The path to Rhûd Vorn, a watch point, Rhockalur, Overlook, Anglach, vantage point, Overseer's Perch, Gates of the Isenmouthe. I might be able to find this. I mean, I know I did miss some of those so far on Anglach especially, but some of those other ones don't ring a bell at all. I wouldn't know where to go. And some of those are places we have not been yet to. So what's this? Morg, the slaughterer? Okay. He moved to a different location. He was not here initially. Oh, check out this view of Udûn and Anglach there on the horizon. All right. It's a nice spot. Now, I wonder, by any chance, is there a treasure cache somewhere around here? This seems like another great location for one of those, but it seems it's not. I suck at looking for treasure caches, I'm sorry. I have learned with the years to stick to the road as I play, because that way you will come to find many quests, most of them. So that's why I usually don't stray too far away from the path. That means you might miss some minor quests, but this kind of exploration deeds you might also miss. For example, the other day I was playing through Moria with an alt, and I found a quest that I don't think we got when we were doing Moria. There is a brooch of Lorien in the waterworks that, once again, I think we missed. And it's really... it's a small quest. You just go back to one of the dwarves in the 21st hall, and he will tell you how that is a brooch from one of his ancestors that was lost when Moria fell. He will thank you for retrieving it. And that's it. That one was already looted. Is there anyone nearby? There should be anyone nearby. Who are we looking for? This one was already looted too. There should be a guy nearby. This is a moment in which you wish you had a tracking skill like the hunters do. Alright, halfway through with the soldier packs. Still no idea about these sneaky ones. Found something. Rusty small chest. Seems to be it. Can you please help me find whomever I'm meant to find? I swear. No idea. Anyway, moving on with our exploration. Oh, you just... Is there anyone nearby? Yeah, please tell me, is there anyone nearby? Mordor. Okay. Awesome. Level up. Let us see what we got really quick. You didn't get any text for it. Yeah. Level changed to 107, but we didn't get a trait point because starting at level 105, you start getting trait points every 3 levels instead of 2. But that reminds me, now that we have leveled up, we can actually go back to leveling our core virtues. So let us start with determination. There's a soldier's pack in here. Oh, come on. Come on. Throw me a bone in here, will ya? Oh. Yeah, yeah. No, no, you wait, you wait. Oh, thank you. You found and defeated the skulking goblin who was looting soldiers' packs, so the soldiers posted in Udûn won't have to worry about him. Oh. Christ. Thank you so much. Now, I know this one we can't destroy because we already are using a better light of Erendil item here. It's just 10 modes of enchantment, but we are freeing backspace. I'm so glad we're finally discovered that stupid goblin who was driving me crazy. Oh, come on. And we can focus on looting the packs that do work, that do have things in them. Out of 20. There is another pack around here. Okay, I see it. We're almost done with these ones too. Now, the quest that seems that will drive me crazy is the spy quest. We need to defeat 8 spies. I've been running all over the place, only been able to find 3 of them. No, what else do I need to do to find more of them? Soldier's pack, okay. I mean, this spice seems to have fixed spawn locations. I just don't know which ones they are, but they seem to have it. Now that we're here, we're really close to the foundry deck for the caretaker, so let us go there. Okay, there is a flag around the deck too, so gotta make sure to find it. Ah, come on. Please leave me alone. All right, we're back. Finally, it seems. Almost there. Can we avoid this troll, maybe? Yeah, we could. Ah, the signal flag. No, wait, but... That's not for the caretaker. Oh, God. Ah, caretaker of Udûn. What have you done to my pets? What were you going to do to your pets? I think it's a better question. You have defeated the reclusive and powerful troll, Buktabul. And what do we have here? Might, agility, might. With the defeat of Buktabul, the caretaker, perhaps it was best to not mess around with all the broken machines in Udûn. You never know what else could be lurking in the gearworks. Yeah, sound advice. Finally completed. Quests of Udûn. Now we have Deeds of Udûn and Quests of the Plateau. Alright. Quests of Udûn, we have Warrior of the Dark Pit. New title. Here you have that match to establish Gondor's hold in Udûn. Yeah. Now we have here Deeds of Udûn, Explorer and Slayer, of course. Quests of the Plateau, we need to... Ah, finally, there's a Virtue XP. God. Most importantly, Tales of Gorgoroth. Okay. We still have not finished the other quest line for that deed, because I think that one will be with the Easterlings at Rhûd Vorn and the signal flags, the Nurnhoth slaves trying to escape. The epic, if I remember correctly, at some point will send you there to Rhûd Vorn. Well, not the epic, sorry. Force of Habit, the Black Book of Mordor. Anyway, you get what I mean. And since that, it will send us to that place next. Well, let us do the Black Book of Mordor for a little bit longer. Black Adamants. Do the Black Adamants sell? I wonder. God, I really need to get rid of this. You will start seeing at this point, it starts getting better and better using the regular state as opposed to the war state in terms of survivability. The foes in Mordor will start hitting for insane amounts, and a war state can simply not handle it. But if you want to get the speed without sacrificing your endurance, then you can go for the medium war state, and there is a trait in there that will apply a shield to it. But I will try first with the regular war state that we have, so that you can see exactly how much are you hurt by trying to go with your regular war state into Mordor and beyond. Okay, this is the Isenmouthe. Take a good look at it. Here we got a Shadow of Mordor 3 debuff. Many foes occupy the Isenmouthe. Did Ayorzén come this way? Discover the gates of Isenmouthe. Yeah. Oh, come on. More importantly, we have here another page.
Udûn was yielded quickly, heedlessly, after our victory in the War of the Last Alliance, as the Dark Host fled back to make its ultimately doomed stand at Barad-dûr.
Interesting. And as you see here, we're only missing the very last page to complete that quest. Alright, that didn't count for this. Okay. Want me to keep defeating these guys? Well, you find a crumpled paper covered in a crude scroll. And what does the paper say? There it is. To the captain of the pit, Ugrukhôr, Lord of Durthang. My guards did the best they could, but we can't shut the Isenmouthe as you commanded. The blast of heat from the mountain bent and twisted the doors, and now they cannot be fully shut. Some few passed through before we received your command, but we have now turned away orcs and Easterlings alike. None will get past us. I will send this message to you with one of my finger runners. May he reach you quickly. Keeper of Karakangren. So now we need to find Annoth once again, show it in the message, and let's see what will come next. Where is Annoth? I don't see him. Okay, there he is.
Did Ayorzén come this way?
What is this? Did Ayorzén come this way? You show the message you recovered to Annoth and he considers it for a moment. This is very interesting, Beriathan. Ugrukhôr must have commanded these orcs to close the Isenmouthe, but the doors were ruined in the blast from Orodrin and the upheavals of Mordor. They could not shout them all the way. Fortuitous enough for us, mayhap, but even more so, it seems that they have turned the Easterlings away and not permitted them to pass the gate without the permission of Ugrukhôr. Did they turn Ayorzén away? Is he still in Udûn? Search Udûn for an Easterling camp. There is one, Rhûd Vorn, somewhere to the north. He may try to return to his people. You see, I told you. The Black Book of Mordor will send us eventually there, and that way we can advance the main story and the landscape quests simultaneously, as I like to do. As I think you should be doing. As I think it was intended by the devs. God. Getting confused. Discover the path to Rhûd Vorn. And I'm frozen in place. Great. Yeah? Can I move now? Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this once again. You should heal the Easterlings as Khôpol taught you before their camp. Rhûd Vorn on the northern slopes of Orodrin. Yeah, it's really close to where we need to go still, so. But I wonder, what kind of camp is this? Maudul Tar. Is there anything interesting to be found here? Well, Soldier's Pack. There's that, but what else? And let me double check in here in case there's anything else that might be useful. Even if we only get the soldier's pack, that would still be good. That would still be progress. I know, I don't see anything in here. This kind of tunnels that don't seem to lead anywhere. Mordor Captain. Treasure cache. Okay. Thank you. So this will be the 6th one. We're halfway through. Great. They insist on fighting. Okay. One more soldier pack. Oh, so close. Soldier's pack. Okay. So yeah, exploring this camp was still a good idea. Thank you. While there was nothing of truly great value, the soldiers of the Dark Lord's armies left much in the packs they abandoned among the camps of Udûn. There we go. Now, if we could find some of those spies, God, please. This quest is gonna be a headache. Otherwise. I mean, we're almost done with everything else in here. I mean, we still need to find a couple more signal flags, but they are all close to the Udûn foothold, so that's not a big deal, really. The Easterlings, that's another... Yeah, that's basically all that we're missing here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is another 115 area? Yeah, we are not going there. This is a good spot to heal the Easterlings. Okay. Entire company to greet us. Khôpol, Warden, and some warriors. Okay. Let us hear what they have to say.
What?
You begin to explain the case of the forge workers, but he quickly interrupts you. You speak as if the eye was fallen. You speak as if the cause was lost. This is not so, cannot be. How could it be, for the Black Gates still stand and the Great Banner still waves like a lone wing above the parade grounds? Why only this morning I sent an orc with a letter to the Black Words commissary in Mouth Vor. As sure as the ground I stand on, it has been delivered and needed provisions are underway. When you do not back down, he stares hard at you. Folly! There is deceit afoot, if not by you, then by someone. I will send Warden. He will go with you so that the truth may be known to me. Go! Yeah, I hope you don't mind. This is gonna be awkward, but... Yeah, look, Jordan is fighting their own people. Leaves you wondering, how will the Easterlings ever help you after this? But somehow it seems they will. Find Annoth along the road south to Rhûd Vorn. Yeah, but let me finish exploring. There is no sign of Ayorzén. If he came here, he is gone now. Yeah, but before I continue looking, well, or fighting or whatever, Oh, there is a quest in here. There are a couple quests in here, actually, I think. Though the Easterling men may step back from their alliance with evil, now that the influence of Sauron has been dispelled, their sorcerers among them remain deadly and zealous in dark dealings. Those within Rhûd Vorn therefore pose a threat within and without. Please, Jordan, can you take care of this guy? Do I need to do everything for you? Oh, and realized. Had a lot of injuries in here. My morale is running a little bit low. You defeat a number of sorcerers in Rhûd Vorn, riding a corrupting and fearless threat from the Easterlings and from Gondor alike. And that was all there was to it? Okay. Okay, back to Annoth then, back to Annoth. Yeah, once again, I hope you don't mind, guys, me fighting all your people, decimating your camp. If that could convince you that Sauron is defeated, that would be great, but it seems it will not. Ah! Yeah, please leave me alone. We have found Ayorzén. Wait, is that? Have you found Ayorzén? Yeah, Ayorzén and Annoth. As a matter of fact. Good job! It's not common for NPCs to be able to solve these kind of things on their own, but you did it, Annoth. Good job.
It's him! We have found our quarry.
He's just sitting here by the road. Yeah, I can see him.
Do you rejoice to pursue a man who has done nothing?
I know you two have followed my trail. Do you rejoice to pursue a man who has done nothing? There is no kindness in your hearts, no forgiveness. I am Ayorzén the Humble, nothing more. When I escaped Durthang, I thought to build my strength, found my allies, and rain destruction upon my jailers and the great multitude of my enemies. But it is not to be. I went first to the Isenmouthe, but the guards would not let me pass. I then went to my old camp, home to my servants and my sworn men both, and found it hostile to me. They have given Ortacul the command, and all my servants and all my sworn men look upon me as a coward, as an unwelcome stain upon the Kundolar. Conspirators and ingrates, all of them. I sat down here by the road, once mighty Ayorzén, fallen so low as to have no place in all the world. I am not welcome in Gorgoroth. Even the orcs spit upon me, and there is no place for me with my own kind, despite my long military service and impressive chain of titles and deeds. Ortacul has seen to that. And Gondor, do not make me laugh, by pursuers. Gondor will not welcome one such as me, and I care not for that invading land anyway. I have been waiting here for you to catch up and put an end to this miserable day. I surrender to you. Do with me what you will, but if you levy death upon me now, you will shame yourself and all you claim to honor. I am Ayorzén, twice imprisoned, first by one side and then by the other. What do you call yourself? Beriathan? And is he Annoth? I have heard more impressive names. Truly, I have worn them myself. Do you want this trinket? It is of no use to me. I stole it from the Vault of Durthang, for I thought it might be useful. Yes, I wanted a valued artifact to barter with some self-important, great blinded fool. You can have it, Beriathan. Ayorzén gives you the heirloom he stole from Durthang. It has an unpleasant aura about it.
You don't believe his sad story, do you?
He was called Ayorzén the Wily for a reason, no matter what name he takes for himself now. Annoth clenches and unclenches his fists with frustration. We cannot kill him, Beriathan. He is a surrendered man, and the tale he weaves is one of despair whether I believe it's truthful or not. If we were to slay him now, we would be no better than Ugrukhôr, who betrayed the Thandrim. But we must keep a close eye on him and not forget that he is our enemy. That our other enemies have cast him aside does not absolve him of guilt for his crimes. As for the trinket he gave to you, I think any study of it should be reserved for Mithrandir. I feel a great deal of evil emanating from it, and shouldn't the wizard ensure it is not a devious trick of Ayorzén's before you accept it? It is a small curio, easily held in one hand, and its design is not of Mordor. I think it was fashioned elsewhere. It may be that its stay in the vault of Durthang has imbued it with the unpleasant aura that surrounds it. Bring it to the wizard and see what he thinks, Beriathan. Annoth sighs, clearly disappointed with the result of pursuing Ayorzén. I suppose we have to bring our captive out of Mordor. I do not like this, but we don't have much of a choice now. Alright, we can do that. And in fact, I think it's about time for us to go back to the Udûn foothold. Clear up some backspace, reforge our items, all that. But before we do that, the Black Book of Mordor, there will be some other quests, I believe, that will send us to Anglach. So we technically don't need to do this right now. But I do want to go to Anglach from the Eastern Road. I think some of this will count towards the Explorer deed, but most importantly, I also want to make sure the missing page is somewhere around here. I think it should. This looks like a good place for a page. Discover rock allure. Oh, great! Suits mooded page. Oh! What do we do now with this? We need at least what? 3 spaces for this?
New Morgul blades and other evil implements were hewn from the cursed iron mined from the pit and hidden away in dark places. Who knows what evil is still locked away in these mountains?
Who knows indeed. You have gathered the pages, but the binding is still missing and the author is still unknown. You recall Narthabron at the Udûn foothold mentioned fighting in the War of the Last Alliance. Perhaps he knows more about these pages. Sure, perhaps he does. Let me just finish making our way to Anglach. Just make sure we're not missing anything else in here. I mean, we don't seem to be. Yeah, that's it, basically. This is the entrance to Anglach. Already been here, and we'll be back at some point, and you can take a great look of Durthang from here. Well, Durthang and Udûn, but especially Durthang. Let us actually use the milestone, but let us also take this chance to gather the remaining signal flags. They are really close to the Udûn foothold. Before we complete the other quests. So it seems one of those signal flags. Yeah, it's here. On top of this platform, actually. Wrong turn. Here's one. The last 2. Yeah, let us take the jump. Ah, okay, I know where that other flag is. We've also been there already. Yeah, take a look. There it is. Signal flag 7. Who are you fighting with? You really shouldn't be fighting with anything. And the last signal flag. God, can I dismiss? Can I dismiss the guy? He's just hindering me more than anything at this point. Resummon him, maybe? You're down. Alright, there you see it, there. The horizon. The last signal flag. Delivered the flags to Beriathan at the Udûn foothold. Let us go, we have enough time for that. What have you there? More of the signal flags? Let us take a moment to study them, Beriathan. You take a pleasant stretch of time reviewing the signs and making your best guesses at their meaning, based on the framework that Khôpol taught to you. Well, I thank you again. Though it may seem scholarly for a soldier, this time of quiet study will prove invaluable for our time here in Udûn. Okay. Forgemaster, first and foremost.
This is far from fairy tale.
All right. Now let us see
Let us not tarry.
what we can get rid of in here. Trying to save task items. Curious Goose, I think. Ah, yeah. I think we need to cancel these tasks. They are too high of a level for us. But I will buy those back. Jade, gemstones. More gemstones. Healed. Okay. Ah yes, I do know of these pages, for I am the author. One of the captain's spies made off with this journal when we first arrived, and I was only able to recover the bindings. The pages were nowhere to be found. It is truly miraculous that you were able to find them. Here, allow me to rebind this tome for you. You may keep it for your efforts, and as a warning, we must never again allow evil to regain its footing here, lest it will fester and grow. Awesome, so... what do we have here? Well-preserved relic of the Last Alliance. That's great, we are gonna need a lot of this. Lost Lore Udûn. Copy of Lost Lore Udûn. And we have 2 new deeds. Lost Lore of Mordor. for the 5 areas in Mordor and the 3 instances. And this one, just for the landscape ones. That's great. And here we have the oh god, the last lore copy, which is an item that you can read for the full story, but the housing item will play the entire audio file. And I think I can show that to you on the next episode, because you will see we'll need to leave Mordor momentarily, and that will give us a perfect chance to take a look at the lost lore of Udûn. But for the time being, this seems that's all we can do for today. So thank you once again for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.